Hey everybody, welcome to Fab Fit Friday. I can't believe it's Friday again. These weeks are going by so fast. It's kind of amazing. Um, I, I literally have a boo-boo on my thumb right here. I actually chopped off the little tip of my thumb, so it's been a little slow going with my little injury. I was making a Asian stir fry last night, and my knife slipped, and I got a boo boo. But it's okay. But it hurts, so it's hard for me to do stuff with my left hand. Thank goodness it's my left hand. Hi Judy, welcome. Um, I got inspired to start doing some embroidery on my jeans because when I was looking at them, I thought to myself, wow, that waist yoke is the perfect opportunity to add some embroidery because the bobbin thread will mostly be covered by the facing, so it won't be against your skin, which I really, really like. So I'm going to start off by showing you that, and then um, what I did was I did finish and I figured out the construction for the that little half fly piece that I was playing around with last week. So I'm going to show you that. Hi Janie, welcome ladies. I think it's just the three of us right now. I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you're organized for Thanksgiving. I'm in charge of the turkey, so that's what I'm doing. And then we're going to bring everything to my parents on Thursday. So that's what my Thanksgiving plan is. Hi Diane, welcome. All right, so let me just show you here. I'm going to take off. My machine is really cool because I can stop the embroidery, save it, and come back to it. I can recall it, so I can turn the machine off and show you something, and then I can put it back later. Oh, hi Mary, welcome. Oh, you had your second cataract surgery. I hope it went really smoothly and wonderful, and I hope that you get all better from that really quickly. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're not straining your eyeballs. Hi Andrea, welcome. Andrea, are you saying that you're here 4 times in a row now? Is that what you're saying? All right. All right, so I'm going to switch my view here. I want to show you what I have going on. Let me see if I could just make it. I'm going to make it a little bit lighter so you can see. It's going to blow out for 1 second, sorry. And then I can make it lighter, and I think I can also make it a little sharper. There we go. All right, so this is the embroidery I'm working on, and I got one side done. I'll show you that in a minute. This is the side that has the the fly shield, and I'm going to finish this design when we get off the live stream, and there's 2 more designs right here, and then I'll finish it up with, one more over here, and then that will be done. So that's how this side is coming out. Just wanted to show you. Let me put this back on the machine. I can't embroider while I'm live because my machine makes a tremendous amount of racket. Oh, oh, I see what you're saying, Andrea. Oh, Diane says your poppy designs are lovely. Well, I have been fussing with these for such a long time now that I really would like to get them finally completed so I can get the collection together to sell, because it's ridiculous how long I've had them going on here. All right, so this is the side that I was vexed over last week, and you can see what I've done is I have sewn the top of the fly piece to the bottom of the waist yoke facing, and I only have it pinned here because I want to show you how I put it together. So I'm going to unpin it actually so I can show you, and then I'll pin it back up. But basically what I did was, the first thing I did was I took a piece of, this is a crepe, black crepe knit. And I love this fabric because it's really soft, it's not bulky, and it was the perfect shade of black to sew onto the top of the waist yoke. So you can see first I sewed it to the wrong side, and then I folded it over to the right side, and then I just zigzagged it down. And we don't have to worry about this zigzagging showing because the top of the waistband yoke will cover the bottom of that knit strip. So that's how I decided to deal with the fact that this is just, you know, on the original jeans, this was just raw, and I did not like that. So that's how I finished that. And then what I did was I put, let me just turn it this way so you can see. I put the facing, I lined it up with the edge of the, so this is the facing right here. I lined that up with the edge of the waistband itself, yoke, and then I sewed the top of the half fly piece, and then I flipped it up into place. So that's how that's going to be finished on the inside. All right, so Mary says, are these going to show when you're wearing the jeans? If not, you should put some around the bottom of the leg. All right, so the way this will show is if I wear, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to design I'm not going to design, I'm going to pick one of my tops, and I'm just going to make it shorter so the top of the waistband and all of this embroidery shows. So that's how I'm going to wear it. And I'll probably make a black top, you know, because already we've got all this color going around the waist. So this will show because I'll pair it with something that stops, you know, maybe an inch down from the top of the waistband. I think that's what I'm going to do with this. But I have to tell you, I'm thinking of, all right, I have a lot of things in my head, and I'll just share with you something. Let me show you a picture. All right, so I don't know if I think I showed this to you before when I was working on that hat. Remember when I showed you the hat that I did, and I put the picture of it in my planner? You know, I put a picture of this coat in my planner. That's from Vogue. Actually, probably better if I show you like this. Let me just switch my view back here. Hold on. See if I can show you something here. Oops. Oh, there we go. All right, so let me just show you this. So that was the hat that I was inspired by. Oh, hi, Diane Bacon. Oh, Mary saying I'm brave. It's not at all going to be a crop top, trust me. It's going to just be short enough to show the top of the waistband. It's not even going to be short enough to be above the waistband. It's going to be pretty high up. And here's the thing, these jeans hit me right at my waist, so I don't have to worry about it being a crop top. All right, so what I want to show you is, see this Alexander McQueen dress right here? And there's this beautiful print on this gown. You can see another one down here. This has got me thinking about creating machine embroidery like a paint box, meaning I'm going to design little elements that you can embroider and stack on top of each other to create shading and this type of effect. And then, of course, there's black in there. So something like this, what I'm thinking about is creating elements that I could like recreate, like let's say this poppy out of pieces, and some of it will be sheer and some of it will be more filled. I'll have little candle wicking areas to make the little feeler things and the little details. And what I was thinking of doing actually was putting that, if I'm going to fold this in half now, I was thinking of maybe putting it, you know, I don't know, somewhere down here, maybe wrapping around my leg, something. I don't know. I'm going to play with that, I think. I don't know if I'm going to do it on this pair, but I do have some other embellishment ideas. But one of the things I'm working on is creating big designs using little pieces. All right, what's going on with my picture? Oh, there we go. All right. Okay, so Mary says, would you have to watch your stitch count? Well, see, that's going to be the beauty of it, Mary. Some of the shading pieces are literally going to be like very lightweight, almost like underlay stitching. So some of the elements will be so sheer that they're going to really create the underlay for some of the layers above it. And I don't know, I have to play with it, so that's coming for next year. But I just, when I was looking at that picture and then I was looking at my flowers, I was thinking if I had little flowers, then I could create a bigger you know, design maybe at the side here and then going towards the hem. So we'll see, but that is something I'm going to be playing with. I have a whole bunch of things that I want to try with my machine embroidery, and what I've come to realize is I don't have time to add embroidery into my 9-to-5 schedule because obviously not a lot is getting done. I've been working on these now for months and months. So, you know, sporadically. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to give myself a part-time job where I say, all right, 2 nights a week after dinner, I'm going to come back up here and I'm going to work on machine embroidery ideas because I really miss it, and I have so many things that I want to create that I need to create more time for me to do it. So that's going to be my plan with this. But I will tell you that I really like having the yoke embroidered, and sometimes the designs dip below the seam. You know, I think it kind of breaks the seam up, so I am kind of excited about that. Plus it also tacked down the sides of the pocket on this side. I figured out after I sew this into place, so the way the center front will get finished is on the inside, that will tuck in like this. And just to put it back for you, I'll show you. I'm just gonna pin it down like this, and then the front waistband facing gets pinned under as well. And I think I'm gonna hand stitch or figure out some easy way to sew it closed like this. So the finished is going to be like this. But I don't want the wrong side of the denim to show, so I might offset it a little bit there. But basically that's how that's going to be finished. Okay, so I'm going to sew this down. Okay, and after it's sewn, there's going to be 3 buttonholes that have to go on this side, and there's going to be one right here. I think I drew it. So one about a ½ inch from the top, and then 1 1/4 inches away. So that's where my 3 buttonholes are going to go. So I've got that, and I really like having this knit strip finishing it. So basically now I'm going to sew this down, and then after it's sewn down, I'll come in here and I'll turn this up like this to finish the bottom edge of the yoke like that. So that's how the inside is going to look. And then I have to sew my fly my little fly detail. And I think because I've got all this embroidery here, I'm just gonna sew my fly detail to tack down, you know, I think I'm just gonna sew it from there to there, because the buttonholes will hold the rest of this down, and I think that I'll just do a little half fly right here. And that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm super excited about these. I'm, you know, of course, again, I want to get the, can I help you? Oh, they're charging behind you. I'm sorry, my daughter needs her headphones, so that means I have to go on my computer and I have to, disconnect them from my computer because her headphones like my computer better. So I'm just gonna, okay, they're gone. All right. Okay, sorry about that. This is where we share our workspace here. Okay, let me just, my mouse is not cooperative. See if I can get it to work on this. Sorry, hold on. Oh my God, my mouse is ridiculous. I think it needs to be recalibrated. All right, so getting back to what we're doing here. So that's how I'm going to finish this. So obviously I have to finish embroidering the other half first. And while we're showing things up close, I'll show you, I took some more pictures. I had to make that fiddle mat for my mom because she really needed it. And I already had put it off a little bit, but I just want to show you here. Let me find some pictures of it. I take a lot of pictures. All right, so this is the completed, some pictures I can show. Let me see if I can do it like this. Oops. Oh, a minute. It's easier if I go like this. All right, so here are some close-up shots. This is the, why is it doing that? All right, so that is the close-up of the snaps on one side. Oops. And then the little hearts that I stuffed those, and I made little elastic leashes for them, which I sewed into the seam, but they also snap to the background. So I think you can see here, so see there's a snap there, and you can see that that's how they snap together. So the snap is on there, and they snap on. And then I also did a little zipper, you know, because for my mom it's all about where she can put her tissues. So she's got 3 different pockets and buttons and snaps, and this is what the completed, that's what the completed fiddle mat looked like. And you can see I put a big pocket in the middle, and these little heart shapes are also pockets, and those buttons. So I really spent all day Wednesday working on this for her. So we'll see if she gets busy with it or not. I dropped it off there yesterday. But while I was working on this, I was doing all this embroidery. So I literally spent all day embroidering, and I didn't get completely finished. So I'm going to finish the other leg, and I'm going to finish constructing these, and then I'm going to see about doing some embellishment down lower because what am I trying to say? Mary mentioned that, you know, this is not going to show a ton. You know, if I make a shorter black top to wear it with, it will show. I'm imagining the top ending about here, so you'll see half the embroidery. So I probably will put something down at the hem or at the knee as well. So that's where I am on that. And I'm not really going to work on it during this. Let me just see here. Oh, Jolene says, long-time viewer, first-time commenter, self-taught sewist with lots of help on YouTube. Appreciate the knowledge you share. Well, thank you, Jolene. Thank you for joining me. Amy says, what is a fiddle mat? Okay, so a fiddle mat is, it could be anything it could be anything. So it's like a little square or a rectangle that has activities sewn onto it for, I made mine for my mom. She has Parkinson's and Alzheimer's, so she spends a lot of time sitting on the couch fiddling with the buttons on her bathrobe. So I thought if I made her something a little bit more interesting, then, you know, she'd have something, you know, more engaging to fiddle with than just the buttons on the front of her bathrobe. So that's the idea for that. But I am I'll tell you that I am going to develop this into a class, because I realized that you could take the elements that I made on my mom's little mini, like it's like a mini quilt really, because it's got batting and it has chenille backing too. But you could use the elements of that and make a cloth book. Like for example, if you wanted to make a book to show or teach like a little kid how to maybe zip a zipper, button a button, tie a shoe, like I could do eyelets and do like lacing a shoe and tying a bow. So I'm going to develop this into a larger topic, so it could be, you know, something that could help or entertain children, and then also people with memory or physical issues, you know, to give them something to do. So I'm going to be developing it into this larger topic, and then all the pattern pieces and everything else I will put in our group, and they'll be free. So anybody who wants the free, whatever I end up coming up with, I'm not gonna sell it. I'm gonna make it so people can just have it if they want to make it for one of their loved ones or someone they know. So that's what a fiddle mat is. I'm wondering too, watching my mom with it yesterday, she really wasn't that into it, I'm going to be honest with you. But I'm almost wondering if I should have made her almost like a vest, a long vest that can go over her bathrobe that just has rows of buttons that she can button. I'm wondering for my mom that might be better, and then also she's always cold even with her bathrobe on in the house, so it would be an added layer of warmth. So I also saw one that was an apron that you tie around your waist. So I'm wondering if it's on her, if she would fiddle with it more. So I'm not done with that topic, but I wanted to get something done to give to my dad so he could, have something for her. So, all right. So Amy said, a wonderful idea. I would be interested in this class when you get it. Thank you. All right. Well, I will keep you guys posted on everything I'm teaching. I will tell you that Stitches at Home has already launched their January Stitches at Home. So I'm teaching my basic serger, break your serger out of the box, easy serger tote, and the raglan sleeve top in January. So if anybody is interested in those topics, I'll put links to the Stitches classes below in the description after I get off this live stream. So I've already got stuff, planning for January, February, March. March I'll be in Stitches West in California. I think it's going to be in Sacramento this year. So I will be actually going on a live event, which is kind of fun. So that's that. All right, so let me switch my view back over to here. All right, so I'm going to work on these and get them to the point where the whole top is completely finished. I am going to be designing embroidered buttonholes for this, because I really feel like with them being very close to the edge here, I think it's going to be easier for me just to embroider them on my machine. So I may do a little video on that, a separate video showing how to do embroidered buttonholes in the hoop, because then I can get them placed exactly where I want them, and I won't have to worry about the feed dogs trying to drag this fabric back and forth. The embroidery machine will move the thing and make the buttonholes. So look for that, because that probably will be my next Embroidery Sunday video, and maybe I'll try to get that done for this weekend. So that's my jean topic. And then also I was interested to see, this is just an aside, I wanted to see if all that embroidery really made a difference in the size of the yoke. Hi Francine, welcome. And I was very pleased to see that when I laid this pattern piece on my embroidered yoke, I mean, it was a skosh, like maybe an eighth of an inch shorter, but in the big scheme of things, I think these will still fit. So I did check that to see if I was drawing in the denim, but it really didn't shrink in. So I was very happy about that. So that's that project. And then the other thing I'm going to be working on while I'm embroidering is I got my fabric from Joann's. I will tell you their curbside pickup is really convenient, especially when you order and then have your daughter pick it up for you. So I just want to show you here. This is a flannel back satin. So on this side it's nice and cozy. Not that I'm going to feel the coziness, but let me see if I can get it. Oh, there we go. That's really better. But this is what I'm going to make my new cover for my ditto form out of. And the reason why I'm using this fabric is because this is a little bit slippery. And I think when I'm trying to get garments on and off my ditto form, having a slippery fabric will help that, because there are no collapsible shoulders on my ditto form. And if anybody's wondering what that is, it's right here. So what I'm going to do, let me just switch my view around, see if I can get my mouse. There we go. Okay, so this is my ditto form, and right now underneath here is just the foam. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a knit cover back on it so I can draw my style lines. So I'll have the waist, I'll have the center front, center back, I'll have the princess seam style lines written or drawn on my, drawn on my knit cover, and then I will drape the pieces out of this shiny flannel back satin, and because it's flannel backed, it'll be easy to work with. It won't be sliding around as I'm trying to sew, because the flannel backing will make it easy to work with. So that's what I have planned for this, and I think that's really everything I have to share with you guys today. It's kind of a short one today, really, because I mean, I'm not a crybaby, but my thumb hurts, and I really couldn't get a lot of work done after I did that. So I'm gonna jump off, and I'm gonna work on all this stuff, and I will post you updates as I finish. I mean, I think because I decided to embroider, that kind of threw a wrench in getting this thing done fast. So I'm gonna finish my embroidery. I'm going to finish constructing these, and I'll post some clear pictures in our Facebook group. So if anybody's watching this and they are on Facebook and they are not in my J Stern Designs Fit Sew Embroider group, there is a link below the video to check that out. I only let people in who answer the questions, so if you'd like to join, answer the questions, and feel free to share your projects, questions about what you're working on, and so on and so forth, because I will help you. That's the whole point of that group. And I will be posting some updates on these jeans as soon as I finish the embroidery. I think once I get the embroidery done, they'll go together rather quickly, because I've got everything figured out now, and I think it'll be good. All right, so Mary says, happy Thanksgiving. Are you on next Friday? I will be on next Friday. We have a very kind of low-key Thanksgiving planned at my parents' house. That's how we can get my mom to stay, because now when she goes places, she usually goes to my sister's on Sundays, but then the minute she takes her coat off, she wants to go home. So if we have Thanksgiving at her house, then she can't escape us. So we're all going to bring everything over there and have Thanksgiving at my parents'. But anyway, so I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving, and I will be on Friday, and I will let you know what the topic is going to be. I'm hoping it'll be the complete finish of these jeans. I'm getting sick of looking at them, to be honest with you, but everything just takes time. So hopefully the jeans will be finished. I can show you those, and maybe I will have my ditto form ready to go, and I can show you how to drape pieces, because one of the things you can do with a dress form is you can drape fabric on it to create styles, you know, different designs and so on and so forth. So I'm going to be draping a cover, which I've already done, and the first time I did it I used a quilted velvet that I thought looked pretty, and it was kind of slippery. This time I'm going to try this thinner fabric, but in any case, I'm guessing next Friday's topic will be finishing the ditto form and hopefully a last peek at these jeans that I'm hoping will be finished. Oh, and of course Mary wants to see the jeans on. Well, maybe I'll wear them on Friday. Maybe that should be my goal, to get them done so I could wear them. Because I will tell you, they are very comfortable. I'm very excited about the fact that they come right up to my natural waist. They don't pull. I can sit in them. They're very, very comfortable. So maybe my goal will be to actually wear them on Friday. So let me see if I can get that done for you guys. But anyway, so I'm sorry I don't have any big things to do today. I don't want to try sewing in front of the camera with my finger, so I'm gonna sew while no one's watching me, because I have a feeling I'll be using my seam ripper more than usual. So anyway, oh, Mary says that will be wonderful. All right, Mary, I'm going to try to do it for you. I'm excited. All right, so I hope you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Oh, hi, Sally. Sally, is Thanksgiving in Canada on the same Thanksgiving date, or did you have it already? I seem to remember hearing like a Canadian Thanksgiving. I can't remember if it's on the same day, but if it is or isn't, happy Thanksgiving to you too. Anyway, so that's my report for now. I promise I will do a video to show how to do the buttonholes on the jeans, so I will be sharing that on my channel as well. But anyway, that's my report. I'm gonna stop blabbering now. I feel like I'm just talking now because I don't know, I feel bad I don't have more to show you today. So anyway, oh, Sally lives in USA. Oh, I'm losing my mind. I met Francine. Francine, are you still listening? Francine is from Canada. Thanksgiving is in October. See, I knew it was on a different date. All right, and I know that Sally lives in Alaska, USA. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. All right. Okay, Francine verified it as well. All right, so that's going to be the plan. I'm going to bust my butt and get the jeans done so I can wear them during Fab Fit Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. I think I'm going to have well, I don't know. I'm going to stop talking now. Okay. All right, I think I'm all good for now. All right, so thank you guys for watching. I know this wasn't my most informative Fab Fit Friday, but next week I will be wearing the jeans, and I hope everybody has a safe and very happy Thanksgiving with your families, and I look forward to seeing you on Friday. We can talk about what we had for dinner. Oh, Sally says sometimes she wishes she lived in Canada. Oh, I know. All right. Okay then. All right. I'm going to go. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. And I will see you. There will be a Fit Tip Tuesday video. I'll see you Friday, and then I'm hoping to get a embroidery video done for Sunday this week. So that's my plan. And the topic will be embroidered buttonholes in the hoop. All right. So have a lovely rest of your day. Have a happy weekend. Get yourselves ready for Thanksgiving, and I will see you again really, really soon. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye-bye. Let me see if I can get my mouse to work.